Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Marty's Corner. Where are we today? Today's adventure brings us to Warner Brothers Studio Tour here at the Warner Brothers Studio in Burbank, California. I've never been here before. I am super duper excited. There's a huge retail store right over here that I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, I think you'll be in for a treat. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, click those bell notification icons so you never miss any future uploads. I'm really excited about what I'm going to see here today. We're gonna go on the back lots, see the Friends soundstage, and see how all the movies are made. Come on with me and let's go have some fun. Are you guys ready to make some movie action? I know I am. Well, let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, action.
You might not know this, but this is one of Hollywood's oldest studios, and for the past century, Warner Brothers has been making movies, TV shows, music, video games, all the entertainment you love right here in this very location. I mean, not in this room exactly, but all around us. Actually, watch this, you'll see what I mean. Warehouse and a gym. We even have our own Starbucks and a coffee bean. This part of the studio is called the front lot, where most of the business stuff happens between studio executives and lawyers and agents and lawyers and lawyers and lawyers. If you listen closely, you can hear them negotiating. The front lot also includes the sound stages and the mill, where thousands of creative people are busy working to bring new ideas to the screen. The sound stages were originally built for movie production, but many of them are also home to some of the most beloved TV shows of all time.
I'm a sober man. Bazinga.
These shows travel the world from our home here in Burbank and are seen by millions of Earthlings all around the planet.
¿Lista? 1, 2, 3. ¡Cumpleaños feliz! Mistä vinnar kata!
Zekai des!
So wollten auf der Highschool die Girls nichts von uns.
Sie unbeholfen und schräg waren und keinen Sport machten.
Wieder richtig!
And this is the Ellen stage where we shoot my daily show. Warner Brothers is a very special studio, and it's not just for the shows or the movies that make it special. There's something about the place itself and the people who work here, and I'm not the only one who feels that way.
It was 7 of the best years of my life, working with some of the best people.
The sense of the place and the great filmmakers who have preceded you here and everything. It's very inspiring.
Being on this lot and looking around these streets and the beautiful sets and all these sound stages and thinking, wow, this is where they made those movies that I was in love with as a kid.
The back lot is where we shoot exterior locations. The sets and facades there have been turned into thousands of different locations, from the crowded city streets of New York, London, and Paris to a deserted jungle island. So, are you ready? You're about to get closer to the entertainment you love. You know, the entertainment like this.
And here we... Go ahead. Make my day.
The other police, where are your badges?
Here's your car, officers.
God. All right, everybody act cool.
Brace for impact.
Round up the usual suspects. If they move, kill them.
That'll be that day.
Let's just drop phosphorus!
What's the harm in a little kiss?
Oh, God! You're a funny guy.
Here's Johnny.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
From another smaller studio in Burbank back in the early 1900s, or 1920s, I should say. And they grew it into the empire that we have here in front of us today. So driving on to our very first backlot. This right here is New York Street. This is one of the oldest backlots that we have here on Warner Brothers. It actually burned down in the 50s. From that same Big Bang Theory episode. Practicals, in general, won't have a ceiling, and they also won't have any floors above the first floor. Of course, every rule there is an exception, but we wouldn't want to have a second floor because it is really hard to get an entire film crew up a flight of stairs. and then back down. Switch on. Something as simple as that can give a scene so much more realism and so much more depth. But that's how we'll do it. What you see on the little is the Cafe sur la Lot from La La Land that Emma Stone works at. Now you might recall a scene where she walks out of these two doors and points out a window to Ryan Gosling. Needed to be in the Midwest. Of course, in the Midwest, though, we have action seasons. In Gilmore Girls and in Pretty Little Liars, there are seasons that happen, season changes that happen, which don't happen here in California. Right here is called King's Row. It's named after a movie that Ronald Reagan was in back in the day. Now, this stage right here to our right, this is stage 16.
Constructed. The staff department contains over 60,000 architectural molds and is where we make fake brick, rock, and stone walls for film and television. The design studio underneath us has large-scale printers that allow us to print billboards for marketing and backdrops for productions, while graphic artists design signs and imagery here. On an average day, there are 200 to 300 people here at the mill.
I feel like today is not an average day since it is the day after the 4th of July. But this section of our mill is our lumber shop. One really cool thing about this entire mill is that it is almost entirely solar powered. We try to be really green here, which means we also recycle sets whenever we can. So if a show just finished wrapping, and let's say they had a subway set, and it's not a super iconic stuff to their show, it's just kind of a generic subway, well, we will save that subway, and we will use it again and again and again, as many times as we need. Such as this one to our right here. You'll notice that they are being stacked on this little cart right here. This is called an A-frame cart. You can have a regular gas station and you have one right here on your studio lot. They also use this building to our right here as Bob's sock factory, and Bob parks out the shoulder. Alright, everybody, get here and hold the waiting room, also called the riffraff room. One day Tom Hanks was a visitor to the show, and he was in the live audience, and he took a look around, and everybody's being super rowdy, excited to see Ellen, and he was like, wow, you've got a whole bunch of riffraff that watches your show. But they took that as a compliment. So
This is where the audience will wait before they go onto the set of Ellen to watch her show.
This is different from sitcoms. If you're in a sitcom soundstage right now, the bleachers would be dark bleachers. They would be we see our audience a lot. We need these seats and we need everything about them to be camera ready at all times. So that's why they look so nice. Of course, in rehearsals and blocking out cameras. But with sitcoms, since the laughs are what are so important to get from the audience, these writers will be rewriting the script the entire time. So from Monday to Friday.
Are you guys having fun so far? My mind is exploding. This is stage 48, and this is where Friends is filmed. Let's go on set and check it out. dash of standard ingredient. One powdered unicorn hair. And one whatever this one's called. Smells delicious. Whoa, tastes horrible though.
A lot of the flying sequences and dynamic movement sequences are shot using green screen and rig work.
If we're working a flying sequence, we'll have the actors on a practical broom rig, and that will allow us to do a certain amount of movement, and we'll program the rig with our animation data so it looks like the actor is steering the broom and he's riding around.
There's some pretty big rigs where these actors had to clamber up and get onto these brooms and fly around. And then we would later add atmosphere and environment behind them.
We shot the characters individually from the right, correct camera angles with correct matching lighting to match the background plates that we shot on location. And then the two went together. The end result is it really looks like they're flying through that environment.
They were all pretty good at it, all the kids who got up there, and I think it was fun. It was a fun thing to do, and I think that always helps.
Takes 1, 2 and 3, they love it. Takes 4 and 5. They're getting a little bit tired and their bottom's probably a bit sore.
Be it chafed a little bit after a few hours up there, but it works really well.
So what did you guys think of that? That was the end of the tour, but it's not really the end of the day, because now it's time to do some financial damage. Wish me luck. So this store is really big. Hey wifey, did you have fun?
Yes.
Now we're gonna do some real damage?
Yes.
Real damage, all right.
The real one.
This store is big and it has sections. The Friends section, the Ellen section. Here we have like a Warner Brothers section. There's the Harry Potter section, which is where I'm gonna probably get into trouble. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around, show you guys some of the merchandise they have. Enjoy. So this is probably the most impressive thing that I think is in the store. That they have the largest variety of wands I've ever seen. Now, the gold-plated ones are ones that you can find at Universal. The silver-plated ones are ones you could only find here at the Warner Brothers store, such as this, the Boat Trucks one. Another silver one, the dragon. Well, I think I did a little bit of damage here, but I had a good time. What'd you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. What was your favorite part? Harry Potter, Batman, DC Comics? I'd love to know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon so you never miss any future uploads. I guess that's a wrap. So there's only one more thing left to do. I'll see you next time in the corner. And cut.